had the idea to, branch out a little bit, reach young people that maybe had different interests in music and maybe had creative sparks in other areas. So we had the idea to combine kind of multimedia talents and teamwork and professional enterprise to come together and produce a product really, and from that came Youth Media Mashup.
The project was a media mashup project, bringing together filming, editing, music, presentation and design.
They could use those skills to create basically an advert really about a positive aspect of their community. So not only are they learning skills and working together, they're also actually identifying a positive aspect of the community that they want to highlight and promote.
I was a cameraman, filming on different locations, trying to get the right shots to suit our ad concept.
My role in the project was the spokesman for my group, so I'm going to be leading the presentation tonight.
Designer, so I was doing logos, making flyers.
The producing part, that was my favourite part.
I did film editing and some music production.
My role was managing the musical aspect of the advert that we created.
My role was video editing.
When we was in a group and we was first finding out we first got the task of finding out our brand and what we're going to do and our concept, it was like a creation process between the idea that we have now and the idea that we didn't have, and we made something that we didn't go with, but it was pretty good, and that just whole creation part was pretty good, and that was my favourite part.
Probably when we went out filming, everyone was just having a good time, just chilling, and everyone was having a laugh.
My favourite part of the project was going out filming, because that's quite fun. Picking scenes and stuff, where each bit want to go and stuff.
I think the young people really stepped up to their positions and their roles. They really worked together in a team and they really worked hard to get their final product complete.
And then Creps was just motivating me, innit? Just trying to lift me up, and my spirits was down, innit? So obviously shout out to Creps, innit?
My favourite part of this had to be the presentation. I never thought I was going to laugh so much. A lot of comics in there which made it a bit fun, but yeah, overall was pretty decent.
They put in effort, each group had their own ups and downs, but came through and came through with the goods in the end, I guess.
I learned kind of new things. I learned how to act at home. So yeah, definitely. That was kind of cool. But also like music, beats, and just a bit of everything what everybody was getting into. So yeah, it was kind of fun and kind of cool and kind of fun to get involved with.
I've obviously learned how to use Final Cut, which is good because it's a lot better than iMovie. I've also learned that I can work well in a group and I can take over jobs if necessary.
I've never used that program before, Illustrator. And yeah, that was the first time, but I found it easy. And cool. Yeah, I should be able to do more things on it.
I learned a few more things about Logic, so how to, for example, like quantize the beat I was making so that it sounded perfectly in time, how I wanted it to go, and I also learned a little bit about video editing when I was looking at other people editing the video, just kind of watching what they were doing.
I think that the project overall was a really good one. I like to see projects where basically young people are put into a position where they actually have to do something, the practical side of it, the way that they had to bring all the elements together. Again, it was like a simulation of like a real thing. So, they had to do it, the music had to be done for a certain time, for when the filming had to be done and etc. So it kind of forced them into a realistic simulation of teamwork.
This kind of project and what I've done here is kind of revamped my already skills and kind of improved them. So I feel like I can go into something new and I've remembered old kind of stuff.
Oh my God. Bringing the vibe, worked together really well as a group. They did their filming really well. They actually went out.
I found working in a team. It was quite good. Everyone like discovered what roles they wanted to play.
It's hard because normally I'm used to focusing on my own, focusing on myself. But now there's other people that have jobs and I don't want to be leaving them left out. So obviously I can't be the star boy, innit? So I just have to be part of an organisation.
Working with other people is hard
but in the end it gets you where you want much quicker than it would be if you're working on your own.
But yeah, no, overall it was good. Like the team, everyone in the team respected each other and had kind of a good time working with the people I was working with.
So kind of to have that kind of same atmosphere and energy with someone new who I don't really know, it was kind of a bit of a, not a hard thing, but a different thing. But it was quite cool, and I made so many friends out of it and connections, so let's go.
I learned that persistence gets me where I want, but it just shows that obviously I got to put the work in, because at the start, especially with the video editing and the logo, I was just like, yeah, I don't know none of this, I'm not good at this ain't for me. You just have to believe in yourself, innit? Just have motivation. If you don't love yourself, nobody can love you, innit? Believe, be a believer, maybe a believer even, actually.